Oh no, don't fall over. Are we good? Is it okay? No. Stay. Stay. Oh, no. Stay. No. Stay. This vlogging thing isn't gonna work out, guys. I decided that I wanted to vlog this week because why not? I thought, why not do it for an entire week so you guys can see all of the books that I'm reading and all of the bookish things that I'm doing. Alright, so that was a failure. I tried to start this vlog last night, but of course my camera died because it always dies on me. I need to be more prepared. I'm gonna be taking you guys with me this week, just, you know, around. I just want to have a super relaxing day, which is what I've done so far. I went and got a nice cup of coffee so that I could drink it while I edited videos, and then I went and bought my mom some flowers because she came home last night at like 3 o'clock in the morning. My mom is a nurse and she does night shifts. She came home super late at night and just had a horrible shift. Her job is so difficult. I felt so bad for her, so I just spontaneously decided to buy my mom some flowers this morning, and I left them next to her bed so that she would see them when she woke up. She was very happy. Now I am home in my comfy sweater and my sweats, and I am ready to spend the rest of the evening reading. I was supposed to go out tonight. I was gonna go out with my cousin, who is like a sister to me, and we were gonna go and see the Beauty and the Beast together, but it is raining really hard and she doesn't want to drive on the highway with the storm that's happening. I don't blame her, so we're gonna do it tomorrow instead. I want to show you guys what I am reading. I am reading Toward a Secret Sky by Heather McLean. I'm not super sure exactly what it is about, but I think it's about this girl who becomes an orphan and she has to go live with her grandparents in Scotland, and weird stuff starts happening in the town where her grandparents live, and then she gets this journal from her mom who passed away, and there's all these secrets in the journal, and somehow the journal ties into helping save everybody. It just seems like it has a really cozy atmosphere, and there's a lot of traveling in this book. Basically, her and this otherworldly guy are traveling across the country trying to put together pieces of this journal from her mother. I have my dinner in the oven. I'm going to eat dinner, and then I'm going to just chill and read this book. So, you should have seen me after the movie ended. I turned to my cousin and I was just like, when we were little, we used to always like imagine which princesses we would be, and we would play make-believe princess games. She would always be Jasmine because she looks like Jasmine and her name is Yasmin. And I would obviously be Belle because, well, I don't really look like any Disney princess. The closest I could get to was Belle. When I watched Beauty and the Beast when I was little, one of my favorite scenes of the movie is when she's reading her book. I guess I just didn't think it was a very princessy thing to do, so the fact that there was a princess who was like me that I could relate to, I just loved that. This was beyond what I expected, and I haven't really heard that many opinions about it yet. I haven't really heard anybody say that they hated it or even disliked it. I have heard people complaining about Emma Watson as Belle, which, you know, I try to keep my mouth shut. To me, she was Belle, and when I found out that Emma Watson was casted as Belle, that was my initial reaction. I thought it was such a perfect match. I just love Emma Watson a lot, so I really enjoyed seeing her play Belle. And besides Emma Watson, honestly, the rest of the movie was what really impressed me. First of all, Gaston was the best part of the movie. In my opinion, I thought he was Gaston. Like, oh my god, he did such an amazing job. I was so impressed. I mean, it definitely helps that he is super cute, so may or may not have a little crush on him. Not only do I like the fact that they kept this movie really similar to the original, but also I like the little things that they added. None of it felt out of place. For example, the history of Belle's mother, I thought that that worked really nicely, and also it kind of gave Belle some extra depth to her character. And I like the things that they added between Beast and Belle, because I think that realistically they needed some more moments and some more growth between them in order to make the development of their relationship more realistic. Honestly, this is going to take up the entire video, so I should probably just stop, but I loved the movie and I'm so excited that they are making more. I'm always sad and feel really nostalgic when I see those movies or see anything related to them, because it feels like they're so done and that part of my life watching those movies is just over. So now that they're remaking them, this is my excuse to just watch all of them again and completely relive that part of my life. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was 13 Reasons Why. So I just binged the entirety of 13 Reasons Why on Netflix, and I wanted to know what you guys thought of it, because even my 17-year-old brother watched it with us, which is really funny because it's totally not his kind of thing, but he was like hooked. We were all hooked and we stayed up all night watching it, and I loved it. I have no idea what anybody's opinions are on it, so I'm sorry if you read the books and you think that the show was absolutely terrible in comparison. I have no idea, but personally, not having read the book, I thought the show was so good. The only thing, and I'm not spoiling anything, I won't say what happened, but I don't understand the ending at all. The last episode was weird in my opinion and kind of a little bit disappointing. My neighbors do this thing where every single time I pull my camera out, they mow their lawn, and they know, like, they're watching me, and every time I pull my camera out, they're like, oh, she's filming, time to mow her lawn. I'm coming for you, Six of Crows. I'm so excited. Look at it. Also look at Jon Snow. Isn't he beautiful? I'm whispering because I feel awkward. Okay, I found a quiet corner in here. I have to talk kind of quietly because it's like almost 10 o'clock at night here. I don't know why I come to the bookstore at such strange hours. It's a weird thing that I do. But yeah, I always find myself back here late at night. I don't know. I kind of like coming to the bookstore late at night though, because it's really quiet. There aren't that many people here, and it's just sort of relaxing and, I don't know, just peaceful. Really quick before my camera dies, I wanted to show you guys the two books that I'm gonna buy. Well, I know for sure that I'm gonna buy Caravel by Stephanie Garber. This book has been getting so much hype lately. I've heard so many great things about it that I feel like I just need to read it for myself to see, you know, what it's all about. So I am going to be reading this one really soon, especially because when I did my review for Winter Song, which I really liked, people were recommending that I read this one. Secondly, I picked up Court of Fives by Kate Elliott, and I haven't really heard that much about this one, so I'm actually not sure if I'm going to buy it today. So it would be great if any of you have read it, if you could let me know what you thought of it. Looks like a really good fantasy book, but I haven't really heard that much about it, but it just looks like that good action-packed fantasy book that is my favorite kind of book to read. I'm feeling like something that will satisfy the part of me that is really missing Game of Thrones right now, but I don't think I'm gonna find anything that can do that. Nothing. Even though there's like nobody here right now, there's always like the random old man that walks by that like looks down at me with very judgmental look. Or there's like a little kid that's looking at my camera like, what is she doing? I always feel really awkward when there's somebody like browsing the books not far from me and I'm just sitting all by myself talking to myself in an aisle, because that's probably what they think I'm doing. They probably think I'm talking to myself. But hey, they shouldn't be judging It's okay to talk to yourself sometimes, as long as it doesn't become excessive. So I know for sure that I'm going to be buying this one. Iffy about this one, but yeah. Wait, real quick, I just wanted to show you guys how good of a cuddler Griffin is. Like, he just sleeps. That's all he does. He just sleeps. You can just go up to him like this, and he loves it. And he doesn't even care that he's getting squished. It's very comfy too. He's the best. You're the best. Oh my god. Do you see that? Do you see that? That dark spot? That is spider blood. My brother just used my book to kill a spider. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm just sitting here minding my business and I look up and there is a giant spider on my wall. I am so scared of spiders. If there is a spider in my room, I will not be in my room during that time. I will not look at the spider, get too near it, and I definitely will not be responsible for getting it out of my room. The problem is I don't kill spiders. I refuse to be a part of any kind of murder, killing. So I force other people to kindly remove spiders from my room, but they are not allowed to kill them, and I get very angry when they do. My brother thought it was a wonderful idea to murder the spider that was in my room. Not only did he murder this spider, which is not okay, I feel very guilty and responsible now for this poor creature's death, he used my book. I love my brother. He loves me. We're great friends, but he's also very mischievous and he likes to do things that he knows is going to get a response out of me. He's a little tricky one. You cannot use one of my Cassandra Clare books to kill a poor innocent creature. And I kind of take that back. I don't really know if the spider was innocent because I have a hard time believing that spiders are innocent. I mean, look at them. Why do they have all of those eyes? Why do they have all of those legs? That's not okay. That's not natural. There is something wrong. But I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. And now what I'm most upset about is there is a permanent blood stain on my book and I never want to look at it again and I never want to touch it again. It's a permanent mark on my book of the thing I hate most in the world. Sorry, I just need to get that off my chest. Welcome to my kitchen, you guys. I just went on a run, hence the gross hair. I usually go running every single day, but I haven't gone for the past couple of days, so it felt like my legs just could not move. I'm one of those weird people that really likes running long distances. I did cross country in high school. I just really love running next to the beach and through the woods that are near my house. I probably shouldn't be trusted with this. Anyway, so I wanted to talk to you guys about Six of Crows. Oops, I almost dropped the knife. I wanted to talk to you guys about Six of Crows because I've been reading it after my run, and so far I haven't really gotten that far in it yet, but I definitely am really excited to spend the rest of my day reading it. So far I have only read through 2 of the characters' perspectives, Juiced and, which by the way, Juiced is such a weird name. It sounds like juice. Juiced is definitely a fun perspective to read from because he's so different and quirky, and Kaz, I really like Kaz so far. I have this feeling, this intuitive feeling that he's going to end up being a favorite of mine, but I can't really judge yet. I also don't know the remainder of the characters, but I'll definitely get back to you guys on which character is my favorite. I have a feeling that I'm going to have a favorite. I'm really enjoying getting back into Leigh Bardugo's world. I really liked the Shadow and Bone series, although I will say that I really didn't like the 3rd book in that series. I think I liked the 1st book the most. I've heard, though, a lot of people say that they actually prefer this duology to the Shadow and Bone series. Once I'm done, I can definitely let you know which one would be best for you, because I think that
the duology and the series are so different, they definitely would appeal to different kinds of people. Once I'm done with Six of Crows though, I'm going to do an official review on it. I might be doing just a Six of Crows vlog so I can actually bring you guys along with me the entire way. So I just started posting some of my writing online. I think that the last time I was posting anything personal with my writing online, it was probably sometime during high school. I am on my Tumblr right now and I just started posting some of my writing online. I'm going to continue posting both old writing and new writing, and when I say writing, I mean anything from poetry to story excerpts to short stories to just random sentences that occur in my brain to personal journal entry. And that's kind of the main purpose of posting my writing, is the journaling aspect. But for me, journaling isn't always, today I did blah 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 and this is how I feel. That's not really how I journal. Journaling can be any type of writing, as long as I am somehow getting out what I need to get out. So some of my journaling might be in the form of a poem, and some of it might just be me talking about my life and maybe some personal things, because I've decided I'm gonna start getting a little bit more personal with my writing. I'm just gonna be open. I don't really feel the need to filter my writing anymore. I used to be way more conservative when it came to my writing, and I would not share it with anybody. That wall that used to be up for some reason is just not there anymore, and I'm not sure when it came down. There's just something really nice about typing without any filter. So this is just a way for me to be writing more frequently. It's a really good way to basically force myself to be writing, and writing about things that maybe I don't want to write about but I should be writing about. Really? It felt sort of bittersweet reading my old writing, and I realized that I get the same feeling every single time I read my old writing. You're kind of transported back in time to when you wrote that piece, and if you are a writer, I urge you to go and read some of your writing that you did a long time ago. Look at some of the writing that you wrote during maybe a significant part of your life, or that was just particularly deep for whatever reason, because it's really interesting to look back on that kind of writing. I usually tend to avoid looking at my old writing because I found that I just judge. Tonight kind of had the reverse effect on me, that I felt disconnected to whatever I was trying to convey at the time, but I also got these new meanings out of my own writing years later, and it was really interesting. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I am going to be doing writing videos. I actually started planning out the videos today, and I'm actually going to be doing a writing series. Or not really a writing series, it's gonna be a new thing for my channel that I'm going to be doing long term. Writing and books, I really love them equally, so I should be making videos about both of them. I want to film my first one maybe sometime this week, but I think I'm going to wrap up this vlog for now. I'm actually kind of thinking about doing these kind of weekly, not every week, but every other week. Especially as I am moving to England, I plan on doing quite a lot more vlogs. Really excited for that. This vlog wasn't very eventful. It was a very relaxed few days. So if you guys enjoyed watching this vlog, you can go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. I hope that you are having a wonderful day, or had a wonderful day, or a wonderful night, whatever time it is where you are. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!